Back then we thought we had forever. Never once believed life changed. Summer days and county roads seemed like they'd always stay the same. Mama laughed from the kitchen door. Daddy worked and asked no more, and we never stopped to understand. Those were the richest years we had. Friday games and Sunday drives, simple dreams and ordinary lives. No cameras catching every day, yet somehow those memories stay. Now the faces live in frames, and half the town has changed its name. Funny what becomes important then, when life starts turning again. Those were the years we never knew were gold. Back when growing old seemed old. Back when tomorrow came too slow, and nobody wanted to let go. If I could live one season again, I wouldn't change a single thing, 'cause now I know what I didn't know. Those were the years we never knew were gold. I tell my grandkids all the time, don't rush through your younger life. Take the long road when you can. Hold somebody's weathered hand, 'cause one day songs become your proof that ordinary moments tell the truth, and what you think will always stay can quietly slip away. So turn the radio up tonight, sit outside beneath the lights, and don't wait till years unfold to realize what you already hold. Those were the years we never knew were gold. Old stories that never grow old. Every sunset, every mile still returns after a while. And when my final day unfolds, I'll carry those memories home, 'cause now I finally truly know those were the years we never knew were gold. There's an old bench by the depot tracks, withered wood and paint turned black. Used to sit there after school, thinking life would wait for fools. Old men talking low and slow, watching trains come and go. Everybody knew each name, and somehow every day felt the same. Mama said, don't rush your years, they disappear before they appear. Back then I laughed and walked away. Now I understand what she meant to say. That's where I first held your hand, made big dreams and little plans, said we'd leave this little place. Funny how life changed our pace. Bought a house and raised 2 kids, paid our bills and simply lived. Nothing fancy, nothing grand, but somehow it turned out better than planned. Meet me at the bench by the depot, where old memories still softly flow, where the trains still carry yesterday, and some old hearts still choose to stay. We were young and didn't know how fast the years would come and go. Now I sit and smile somehow at the bench by the depot now. The station closed a while ago, grass grew where the people showed. Most old friends moved away or became photographs someday. But every year around July, I drive back just to pass the time, and somehow sitting there again feels like meeting old friends. Life gets bigger than we planned, but happiness fits in your hands, and some places never leave, even after you leave them. Meet me at the bench by the depot, one more evening, nice and slow. One more story before we go, one more sunset, soft and gold. 'Cause if life taught me anything, it's the little places hold everything, and my heart still waits somehow at the bench by the depot now. There's an old AM radio sitting by the door, same place it's been since '74. Dust on the dial, scratches on the side. But somehow every memory lives inside. Daddy turned it on before sunrise came. Coffee in hand and work all day. Mama singing soft while she cooked the meal. Back when life somehow felt more real. Every Sunday after church got out, we drive slow all around town. Windows down and nothing to chase. Just another ordinary day. Neighbors waved and kids ran free. Nobody asked who we'd become to be. We just lived and let time stay. One simple season at a time that way. And the old AM radio still plays like the world never changed its ways. Old songs drifting through the years, bringing back forgotten tears. When the road feels long these days, I turn the dial and drift away, back where life moves slow and stays, and the old AM radio still plays. Now the house feels quiet at night. Mama's gone and Daddy's out of sight, but I still hear them when those songs begin. Like somehow they walk right back in. Funny what a melody can do, bring old colors back into view. Suddenly I'm young again, standing in that house back then. Time keeps moving, I understand, but memories still hold your hand. And every note reminds me why the simple years never really die. The old AM radio still plays like old love that never fades. Every crackle, every sound brings the whole world back around. And someday when my own road ends, I hope these songs stay with my friend. For some things never walk away, and the old AM radio still plays. Daddy always left the light on till everybody made it home. No matter where or how late, that porch lamp stayed awake. Snowy nights and summer rain, Different years, but still the same. That warm yellow shining through always felt like something true. Back then I never understood how little things could feel so good, till life got loud and time moved fast, and those small moments became the past. Now my children live away, building lives in different states, and every night before I sleep I leave one light for memory. Not because they're coming back, but because some habits last, and somewhere deep inside me still that porch light matters still. Be the last light in the driveway for somebody finding their way, 'cause this world gets cold sometimes and hearts get lost in life. Leave a little hope around for the ones still heading homebound, 'cause someday you'll understand the power of one shining lamp. Years don't ask before they leave, and people become memories, but kindness stays a little more, like that light above the door. Now when evening settles low and quiet fills this old home, I smile because I finally know what Daddy tried to show. Homemade walls and painted white, home is somebody leaving a light, telling you without a sound you'll always be welcome around. Be the last light in the driveway for the ones who lost their way. Leave it burning soft and bright through every changing night. And when my own road finally ends, I hope they do the same again. Leave one warm and gentle glow, so somebody always knows. Back in '72 the world felt wide, old dirt roads and a slow truck ride. No clock to chase and nowhere to be, just you and summer and me. Your daddy worked down at the grain supply, mine fixed engines till the daylight died. And every evening after supper time, we'd meet where the county lines combine. The radio played through open air, songs and laughter everywhere. Back when life felt heaven sent, in the summer we thought would never end. We danced in parking lots after dark, fireflies glowing through the park. cheap coffee and a little cash. Funny how those days moved fast. Everybody thought we had time, like you'd stay forever in line. Nobody knew the years would bend on the summer we thought would never end. Oh, the summer we thought would never end, back before life got complicated then. Old blue jeans and weathered friends, and nights we hoped would never end. If I could hold one season again, it wouldn't be riches I'd ask for then. Just one more sunset around that bend. In the summer we thought would never end. Now I drive those roads alone, kids all grown and mostly gone. Your old house stands quiet now, but somehow I still feel us around. Funny how songs remember more than photographs inside a drawer. And all those dreams we used to defend still live inside that summer then. Nobody tells you why you're there, that ordinary days become rare, and one day all that's left to spend are stories of where you've been. The summer we thought would never end still comes back now and then, through old songs and evening wind, and the memories they carry in. If heaven lets old moments stay, I hope it looks just that way, with open roads and lifelong friends, like the summer we thought would never end. Every morning for 40 years, you poured 2 cups and met me here. Kitchen table, morning light, talking soft before daylight. Nothing grand and nothing new, just ordinary things we do. Weather talk and daily plans, and coffee warming working hands. People think love's fireworks, but sometimes love quietly works inside moments small enough to be mistaken for not enough. Now retirement came and stayed, and mornings changed in little ways. We move slower than before, but somehow I love it more. You laugh and say, remember when? And suddenly I'm young again. Funny what the years reveal. Simple moments become real. Pour one more cup of coffee and sit with me a while. We spent years chasing tomorrow, now let's stay a little while. No fancy plans or crowded rooms, just quiet mornings passing through. 'Cause after all these years I see life was this all along for me. Someday one chair may stay empty and mornings may feel differently, but until then I'll hold these days and memorize your little ways. 'Cause love isn't grand speeches made, it's showing up every day and choosing each other again, like we always did back then. Nobody tells you while you're young the richest life quietly comes, not in moments made to shine, but in mornings shared through time. Pour one more cup of coffee before another season leaves, and let's watch the morning rise like we've done our whole lives. 'Cause if someone asked what mattered most, I won't talk about success or gold. I'll smile and simply say to me, it started with one cup of coffee. Every evening after supper time, Daddy disappeared till 9:30. Out to the garage with a wrench and rag, old work shirt and a worn-out cap. Didn't talk much after working days, just fixed old things in quiet ways. Truck parts, radios, broken chairs. Like if he kept busy, life stayed there. I'd sit beside him on an upside crate, learning more from silence than words he'd say. Back then I thought he was killing time. Now I know he was holding on to life. Years moved on and I moved too, built my own life the way men do. Kids, payments, years gone by, never stopped to wonder why, until one evening after retirement came, I found myself doing the same. Garage light glowing after dark, trying to understand my own heart. Leave the light in the garage tonight, always need a little line where fathers stay and seasons remain, and old hands forget the pain. Life moves fast, but not inside that little room where years survive. And sometimes healing starts with a single light in the dark. Now my grandson comes around, asking questions while the sun goes down. I hand him tools and let him stay, the way my father did someday. And every now and then I smile, 'cause life keeps circling all the while. Different years, same old spark, still shining in the dark. Nobody tells you growing old feels less like leaving and more like home. To little places left behind that somehow stayed inside. Leave the light in the garage tonight, for every dream still holding tight. And if someday I'm not around, leave that old bowl burning down, 'cause somewhere between those walls and time lives a younger version of my life. And I still visit in my heart where the garage light never goes dark.
On Main Street stood that little brick place, same old counter, same old face. Mr. Walker knew us all by name, and somehow every day looked the same. Need a nail, a fishing line, coffee talk and passing time. Nobody rushed and nobody cared about becoming millionaires. Daddy brought me there at 10, said, "Son, remember hard-working men, 'cause people change and towns move on, but character keeps holding on." Saturday mornings felt like gold, stories being bought and sold, farm reports and local news, old men arguing over tools. Now there's empty windows there and silence hanging in the air. Funny how a place can close and take 100 memories home. When inside this town. It wasn't boards and paint and nails, it was old stories being told. Cause life ain't always big events, sometimes meaning comes and went in places nobody wrote about. Like when the hardware store closed down. I drive by every year or so, still slow down, look below at faded letters on the wall, like they never left at all. And I think about my father then, and all his weathered working hands. Funny what survives the years, not buildings, just the people there. You never know why living through which ordinary things become the truth, till one day all that remains are old places calling your name. When the hardware store closed down, part of me stayed in that town. And every road I travel now still somehow leads me around, back to simple days somehow, back before we chased things down, back where life felt safe and slow, before the hardware store closed. Every June we packed the truck and hit it out before sunup. Willow Creek just outside town, where life slowed down and settled down. Canvas chairs and old coolers, fishing poles and rusty rulers, kids running through muddy shoes, with nothing important to lose. Mama made potato pie, Daddy watched the evening sky, and nobody checked the time, back when summer felt alive. That was before the world sped up, before enough became not enough, before everybody moved away, and we can stop feeling that way. One by one the years roll through, until someday we finally knew, without saying it aloud, that things were changing somehow. That was the last summer at Willow Creek, back when life felt simple and complete. When evenings stayed and mornings came, and somehow every day felt the same. Now all that's left are stories we keep, and old songs drifting through memory. But every sunset brings me back to the last summer at Willow Creek. Last year I drove out there alone, kids grown up and mostly gone. The water moved just like before, but nobody stood on that shore. I sat a while and closed my eyes and heard old laughter in my mind. Funny how old places know everything we forgot to hold. Maybe nothing truly leaves as long as somebody still believes that ordinary moments stay hidden somewhere anyway. That was the last summer at Willow Creek, and somehow it still lives in me. Old campfires and radio songs, and the feeling that life belongs. Memory back, I know exactly where I'd land. One more evening by that stream at Willow Creek in '73.
There's an old white house at the edge of town, paint worn thin but still standing proud. Mama kept flowers beside the rail, Daddy came home with stories to tell. Every Friday after sunset fell, you could hear church bells through the valley swell. No locked doors and no rushing around, back when everybody knew this town. Grandma sat in her rocking chair, silver hair blowing through the air. She'd wave at cars she didn't know, like they were friends from years ago. Summer nights in the screen door sound, barefoot kids running all around. Life moves slow and hearts stay found, back when love was measured different somehow. And the porch light never went out, somebody always waited around. No matter how far the road might bend, there was always home at the end. Years may change, never went out. Now I drive back every fall, past empty fields and an old feed stall. Most folks left for city lights, but I still hear those summer nights. That old house stands smaller now. Funny what time allows. But standing there I finally found some things never leave this ground. If I close my eyes I still can see everybody younger than me, laughing underneath that southern sky like nobody ever said goodbye. The porch light never went out, even when life turned me around. Every road I ever took led me back where my story was wrote. And if one day my own kids roam, I hope they know there's always home. No matter what life talks about, may their porch light never go out.
On Main Street stood that little brick place, same old counter, same old face. Mr. Walker knew us all by name, and somehow every day looked the same. Need a nail or fishing line, coffee talk and passing time. Nobody rushed and nobody cared about becoming millionaires. Daddy brought me there at 10, said, son, remember hard-working men, 'cause people change and towns move on, but character keeps holding on. Saturday mornings felt like gold, stories being bought and sold, farm reports and local news, old men arguing over tools. Now there's empty windows there and silence hanging in the air. Funny how a place can close and take 100 memories home. When the hardware store closed down, something changed inside this town. It wasn't boards and paint and nails, it was old stories being told. 'Cause life ain't always big events,
like when the hardware store closed down. I drive by every year or so, still slow down and look below at faded letters on the wall, like they never left at all. And I think about my father then, and all his weathered working hands. Funny what survives the years, not buildings, just the people there. You never know while living through which ordinary things become the truth, till one day all that remains are old places calling your name. When the hardware store closed down, part of me stayed in that town. And every road I travel now still somehow leads me around, back to simple days somehow, back before we chased things down, back where life felt safe and slow, before the hardware store closed down.
We used to park outside the county fair, your brown hair dancing in the summer air. No big dreams, just enough somehow. Funny how I still remember now. The diner's gone and the signs all changed, but my heart still calls your name. Some things fade and some stay around, like one more song before the sun goes down. I traded years for working days, built a life in ordinary ways, raised our kids and watched them leave. Now it's just old memories and me. But every evening when shadows fall, I still hear that distant call, a little melody, soft and proud. One more song before the sun goes down. Play me one more old country tune, like we're still driving under June. Windows down outside our town. One more song before the sun goes down. Don't let the night come too soon. Stay with me beneath the moon. Hold the moment while it's around. One more song before the sun goes The years move fast, but not our hearts. Funny how the simple things leave marks. Coffee cups and old front doors mean a little more than before. If tomorrow comes and I'm older still, I'll keep that radio standing still and sing along without a sound till the evening settles down. Play me one more old country tune, like the world still ends in June. Take me back without a sound. One more song before the sun goes down. If memories are all I keep, then let them ride while I still breathe. And when the last light hits the ground, play one more song before the sun goes down. There's an old white house at the edge of town, paint worn thin, but still standing proud. Mama kept flowers beside the rail. Daddy came home with stories to tell. Every Friday after sunset fell, you could hear church bells through the valley swell. No locked doors and no rushing around, back when everybody knew this town. Grandma sat in a rocking chair, silver hair blowing through the air. She'd wave at cars she didn't know, like they were friends from years ago. Summer nights and the screen door sound, barefoot kids running all around. Life moved slow and hearts stayed found, back when love was measured different somehow. And the porch light never went out. Somebody always waited around. No matter how far the road might bend, there was always home at the end. Years may change and seasons move, but some old truths still pull you through. If you ever lose what life's about, remember the porch light never went out. Now I drive back every fall, past empty fields and an old feed stall. Most folks left for city lights, but I still hear those summer nights. That old house stands small now. Funny what time allows, but standing there I finally found some things never leave this ground. If I close my eyes
every road I ever took led me back where my story was wrote. And if one day my own kids roam, I hope they know there's always home. No matter what life talks about, may their porch light never go out.
Grandpa had a kitchen clock hanging high above the spot, where every morning coffee steamed and people still talked face to face, it seemed. He'd sit there reading local news, wearing old work boots well used, Grandma humming quietly like she had all eternity. Every hour that old clock rang, and somehow life moved just the same. Nobody hurried through the day, back when people knew how to stay. Sunday dinners, folding chairs, stories floating through the air. Nobody talked about success, they just hoped for happiness. Grandpa always used to say, don't spend your whole life running away, 'cause one day years become a blur and quiet becomes what you prefer. Grandpa's kitchen clock still turns, and every tick is something learned. Life goes fast, but moments don't, until one day you realize they won't stay forever like you planned. So hold your people while you can, 'cause love don't stop and life don't wait, like Grandpa's kitchen clock keeps pace. I keep that clock at home, even though I live alone. Sometimes when evening settles in, I swear I hear his voice again, telling me don't chase too much, some things matter more than stuff. Funny how old lessons talk through Grandpa's kitchen clock. Forever stays nearby till birthdays quietly pass by. Then one day all we want to find is one more ordinary night. Grandpa's kitchen clock still turns, and every season still returns. And though the years keep moving on, his simple wisdom carries on. When my own time finally stops and somebody cleans this old house, I hope they hear what I still hear now inside Grandpa's kitchen clock. After 40 years of working days, I finally slowed my pace. No alarm clock before the dawn, no rushing, just to carry on. So I took my truck and drove down roads only old hearts know. Windows open, radio low, watching familiar places show. Past the field where football played, the diner where first dates were made, and every mile reminded me life moved faster than I could see. I stopped where the river bends, sat a while and thought of friends. Some still here and some moved on, but somehow they still ride along. Funny how the older you get, you miss things you once forget, like ordinary Tuesday nights and quiet porch lights. I took the long way home tonight, past every memory in sight, through old roads and faded signs, and places frozen in my mind. 'Cause life ain't measured by how far, but who you were and where you are. And sometimes the best roads we know are the ones that lead us home. By the time I pulled inside, the porch light glowed outside, and I stood there for a while, like a child again somehow. Opened the door and took a breath, and quietly said to myself, if I've learned one thing at all, home was never gone at all. Don't wait till your hair turns gray to slow down and feel today, 'cause someday you'll understand the best things weren't in your plans. I took the long way home tonight, and everything finally felt right. No trophies and no crowded room, just familiar living room. And if tomorrow calls my name, I'd do this whole life all the same, 'cause every road eventually knows how to take you home. we packed the truck and headed out before sunup. Willow Creek just outside town, where life slowed down and settled down. Canvas chairs and old coolers, fishing poles and rusty rulers, kids running through muddy shoes, with nothing important to lose. Mama made potato pie, Daddy watched the evening sky. Nobody checked the time back when summer felt alive. That was before the world sped up, before enough became not enough, before everybody moved away. And we can't stop feeling that way. One by one the years rolled through, until someday we finally knew, without saying it aloud, that things were changing somehow. That was the last summer at Willow Creek, back when life felt simple and complete, when evenings stayed and mornings came, and somehow every day felt the same. Now all that's left are stories we keep, and old songs drifting through memory. But every sunset brings me back to the last summer at Willow Creek. Last year I drove out there alone, kids grown up and mostly gone. The water moved just like before, but nobody stood on that shore. I sat a while and closed my eyes, and heard old laughter in my mind. Funny how old places know everything we forgot to hold. Maybe nothing truly leaves, as long as somebody still believes that ordinary moments stay hidden somewhere anyway. That was the last summer at Willow Creek, and somehow it still lives in me. Old campfires and radio songs, and the feeling that life belonged. And if I get one memory back, I know exactly where I'd land. One more evening by that stream at Willow Creek in '73. Saturday night in a little old Everybody knew everybody's face. Wood floors worn from years of shoes, and songs nobody wanted to lose. There she stood in a simple dress, smiling like the world was less complicated than today, back before life got in the way. I asked her for one final dance. She laughed and said, "Take your chance." We danced slow beneath dim lights, and somehow stayed together for life. Now the jukebox barely works. Most of the old crowd's gone from earth, but every now and then somehow I still go back and sit a while. Play the last song on the jukebox. One more night around the clock. One more dance before time flies. One more memory before goodbye. If love can live in melodies, then leave this old song here for me, and let the record spin around till the lights all settle down. Now she sits beside me still, watching sunset on the hill. Gray hair and slower days, but I wouldn't trade these years away. We don't dance the way we did, but she still smiles just like then. Funny what survives the years, simple love and old souvenirs. Maybe life was never meant to be measured by accomplishments. Maybe all we really need is somebody beside us when we leave. Play the last song on the jukebox. Turn it up and let it talk. Tell our story one more time, like we never left that night behind. When the world finally slows down and quiet settles over town, I'll hold her hand and look around while the last song plays us out. There's a faded white mailbox down the gravel line, and an old front porch that still looks fine. Daddy carved our names in the summer of '69, and the radio still plays on County Road 9. Mama hummed along while she hung the clothes, windows open where the warm wind blows. Back when every sunset felt like a sign, and the radio still plays on County Road 9. Years roll by, but some things stay, like old songs drifting through yesterday. Turn it up and let it roll, that old country rhythm in my soul. Every mile takes me back in time to the radio on County Road 9. Old guitars and a simpler life, Saturday dances and a hometown night. Some memories never say goodbye, like the radio on County Road 9. Now the barn leans more than it used to do. The paint is gone, but the sky stays blue. Neighbors moved and the years decline, but the radio still plays on County Road 9. My old truck groans when I shift to drive, but somehow those songs keep me alive. Every chorus feels like a friend of mine, from the radio on County Road 9. One day these roads may disappear, but the songs will stay right here. Somewhere between then and now, still teaching me how. Turn it up and let it roll, that old country rhythm in my soul. Every mile takes me back in time to the radio